Hey everyone, welcome back to SecureDApp's LinkedIn page, and today we are here with SecureDApp's LiveLab episodes 2. So what is SecureDApp's LiveLab? This is a high impact technical session that is focused on cutting edge security solutions that are developed by SecureDApp. Today we will be focusing on one such security solution developed by SecureDApp. So stay tuned for an exciting and insightful session ahead. So,
So,
uh, welcome back to SecureDApp's LinkedIn.
Kunal, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so I am Kunal Chaudhary, a content and a community associate as well as a subject matter expert at SecureDApp. And I have joined by Karan. Let me just hand over this mic to Karan. He will just introduce himself and tell what we are heading to.
So, hello everyone. I'm Karan Sontake, Assistant Manager, Business Development and Growth at SecureDApp. I'm an engineer and an MBA in Sales and Marketing with over 3 years of experience in marketing and BD, including 2 years of experience in Web3. I'm a cybersecurity enthusiast as well. It's now time to introduce a person who is at the helm of SecureDApp's tech team, Himanshu Gautam, co-founder and head of blockchain security at SecureDApp, where he leads the company's technology vision to redefine how blockchain ecosystems think about security. With over 9 years of experience in blockchain development and smart contract security, Himanshu has been instrumental in building some of SecureDApp's most trusted solutions, from Solidity Shield to Secure Watch. Hi, Himanshu.
Hey guys, thanks for connecting.
Yeah. So, guys, the topic for today is AI driven smart contract audit security for decentralized application. Himanshu, can you please share your thoughts on this topic?
Sure. Solidity Shield is designed to audit your contracts before deployment. So what we does in that, you submit your contract source code. It can be through multiple means, through your GitHub repo access, through a file upload, or you can also give us the testnet link of your deployed contract, or even from mainnet. So what we does is we use that, we check the all the compilation issues, we check for 150 plus vulnerabilities on the contracts, we check all the standards that are used, all the optimization that can be done. Based on all those scenario, we map out different issues optimization every case, and we give a recommendation based on that, and we compile that into an audit report that's presented to you in less than 1 minute.
Yeah. And Solidity Shield does all of this, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, Kunal, please go ahead.
Okay, Karan. So, let us kick things off with the first questions that comes to my mind. So, from your perspective, Himanshu, what are the smart contracts audits that are critically important in today's blockchain ecosystem?
Right. As we know, there are lots of hacks that we heard over the news. So that's why auditing is one of the most important safety feature that has to be done after the development team is finished, so that the code is can be reviewed by a third party. It can be analyzed for different static as well as dynamic issues, and all the vulnerabilities can be fixed, because after deployment it's sort of become immutable, and which cannot be changed after that. And there are lots of funds and resources involved over that. So that's why audit is considered one of the most important feature in the DApp journey. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Himanshu, can you please tell us what exactly is Solidity Shield and who is it specifically built for? Is it built for individual developers, for larger enterprises, or does it cater to both?
Right. So Solidity Shield, in short, is a AI powered smart contract auditing tool. It can audit your contract in less than 1 or 2 minutes based on the resource. And who is it for? It's for everyone who wants to analyze their contract for different kinds of threats, vulnerabilities, issues, and optimization that can be done in their contract. It's highly valuable for individual developer, for a freelancer, for different organization and institutions. So everyone who is working on smart contract, planning to deploy those contract on chain, Solidity Shield is it's a very important tool for them.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great to know.
Okay, so Himanshu, given the importance of audits, how is Solidity Shield fundamentally different from engaging in a full manual audit, which can be time consuming or just relying on basic static analysis tools?
Right. So going for a manual audit takes huge resources. So in today's market, if you go for manual audit, first you have to go through different clients who can do that. Charges are normally around 5 to 10K USD. Okay, so for startups, for freelancers, yeah, for individual developer, that's a huge cost, and it takes around 1 to 2 weeks to get that intermediary report, then on the resolution, and then the final report. So the whole process take around 2 weeks. So that's where Solidity Shield come into picture. It give you a fast analysis on your contract. It give you thorough analysis on more than 150 vulnerabilities that are highlighted right now, and it's automatically updated with the latest of the vulnerabilities which are detected in the different versions update that we have in the environments. So yeah, so that's give you a edge over all the others options that developer have right now.
Okay.
So, Himanshu, you have just talked about how quick the process of audit is on Solidity Shield. Can you please provide a live demonstration of Solidity Shield in action so we can see firsthand how rapidly results are generated and how Solidity Shield provides AI-driven smart contract audit security for decentralized
Sure, sure.
applications?
We can go over a demo. So let me present my screen. You can go to SecureDApp website. So there in the product section, you can look for Solidity Shield, and from there you can go to Solidity Shield app. In that, you have to log in through your email OTP. I'm already logged in. So once you are logged in, you can just go to Scan Now, and there we have three options. I'm just taking a deployed contract on Ethereum mainnet. So I'm using this, and we have to mention the project or company name. So once we give all this info, we can just click on scan, and it takes less than 1 minute, and we already got the results. So right now our contract has one critical and one low vulnerability. So that's a good score, and so we got a score of 9.3, and it's easy to optimize it. In less than a day, we can resolve the issues, and we can again rescan and make a uh, contract better tested. So it gives a few more info. Let's So how many contract does it have, what are the standard we are using, and total number of vulnerabilities those are found. So based on that, this is the info that we get in less than a minute. And if you want to download the report, we can just go over to the history, and we can just download the latest report. So if you click on download, the latest report is downloaded, and we can just see here what are the issues, one critical, low, informational, and the description of each vulnerability in detail, and the solution as well.
All right. So Himanshu, can you please tell us how many different blockchains have been integrated with Solidity Shield for auditing, and could you name some of these prominent chains that are
Right.
currently
So right
with?
now, it's compatible to whole EVM ecosystem. We have integrated more than 25 plus chains, namely Ethereum, Polygon, Binance, Avalanche, Arbitrum, and many more. So um, if we require, we can even integrate with different chains on based on request. But we also have two other modes. So if the contract is not deployed, you can even scan from your GitHub, or you can also upload your contract and then scan it through that mode.
All right.
Okay, so Himanshu, I have one question. You showed us the score, audit score. So, how do you exactly determine whether a particular score truly indicates that a smart contract is secure? and ready for deployment, or if further action is needed. So what should user look for in this score? For example, what is the safe score for a smart contract audit?
Right. So our safety score is out of 10, and it is calculated based on the different vulnerabilities and the optimization issues that we find. So we have categorized those vulnerabilities and issue into critical, medium, high, low, and informational. So based on that, so critical vulnerabilities has the highest weightage, that will has the more weight on the score. And similarly, the informational issues has lower weightage on the score. So based on how much issues you have on the higher side, on the critical side, your score would be lower, right? And if you have a number of, if you have less vulnerability on the critical high end side, but few more informational issue, that won't harm you in long term. So that's how we decide on the safety score of Solidity Shield. So to go for deployment, anywhere above 9 is okay. uh, Anywhere above 9, if you have a score in Solidity, you can deploy. And plus, you shouldn't have any critical or high vulnerability, because that would also can affect your operational requirements.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. So, Himanshu, can you please tell us whether Solidity Shield keeps a record of past audits if I'm a blockchain developer, so that I
Right,
can easily see
definitely.
if security has improved?
Right. So let me just share my screen again.
Yeah.
So if you can see here, we just have a history section. So whatever scans you have done, you can get the reports. You can view the reports. So all the progress that you have done on your contract, you can just see on the dashboard. It's all
And
there.
if I'm not a developer, then how can I request an audit from SecureDApp to remove these vulnerabilities?
Right. So if you are not a developer and you want to remove all the vulnerabilities or fix all the issues, you can just go over the overview page. You can look for contact us on our website for requesting for a manual audit. You can even go to the reports, and we give the option of contact us through that. So there are multiple points from where you can connect with us, and go for a manual audit, or you can even connect us for assisting you on more recommendation on the different solutions as well.
Yeah, I can see the request manual audit button in green. So that's
Right.
great. Yeah.
Okay, Himanshu, one question. You already shown the audit report. So, can you show us the audit report again? And does the Solidity Shield report clearly show me how to fix vulnerabilities that are found by Solidity Shield?
Sure, sure. Let me just share my screen. So this is the report that I just scanned. So we have like one critical issue, one low end issue. So we have issue of arbitrary sending of ETH without any conditions. So this is the description, and the recommendation is also provided. So the standard you know recommendation is also provided with each of the issues. So if its vulnerabilities is missing zero check, then the proper validation checks of for zero address has to be given, right? So the owner cannot be assigned to a zero address owner role, right? So all the vulnerabilities are given with a proper recommended solution that the developer can resolve and rescan their contract to get a perfect score.
All
Yeah.
right. So, Himanshu, for those who might not be deep security experts, can a non-security professional easily understand and effectively use the Solidity Shield report, or is it primarily built for experienced developers and auditors?
Right. So Solidity Shield is platform doesn't require you to code anywhere. It's a no code platform, right? You just have to provide access to your code for us to scan. So once you give that access, even if your a developer team has built it, you can just upload that, right, in any format, GitHub, file upload, as I said, or even the deployed contract address on any chain. So you can even provide any of the route, and we will do the rest for you, right? We'll give you the safety score. If that's above 9, no critical things in there, you can just go ahead, right, with the deployments. So
All right.
no technical knowledge is required for that, right? Just submit, and pick up the file. That's it.
Okay, so if I'm working in a company and we have a security professionals with us, so I can just scan the Solidity code via Solidity Shield and get the report and give it to our developers. They can do the rest, right?
Right. If you can give that to our developers, they can just check out the recommended solution and they can just implement it and resolve all the issues. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always good to approach SecureDApp as well, because double checking will happen and we can
Right.
provide.
So once you have resolved those, you should again scan it to get the perfect score and check everything once again, that all are resolved in a particular correct manner. Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, fair point, Himanshu. Fair point, Karan. So, I have one question in my mind. After on that audit report, so after receiving an audit report from Solidity Shield, what are the recommended next steps for a developer to ensure their contract is truly secure before deployment? It would be really better if you can just show me some example that it recommends.
Right. Sure. So if we can share the report. So here, for example, there is a vulnerability, right? Critical level is low. We are missing a zero check. Okay, what's the vulnerability description is? So for understanding, if it's a owner role, it shouldn't be assigned to a zero address. Otherwise, we won't be able to access it, right? So it has to be a particular admin or team admin address, right, or a senior address. So that check has to be placed. Otherwise, it can lead to unexpected or security different behavior. We won't be able to authorize any operational change after that once it's assigned to zero, right? So it's a vulnerability, and we provide a recommended solution on that. So for each vulnerability, we have a description and the recommended solution.
Got it.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
So, Himanshu, while you were getting ready for a scan on Solidity Shield, I noticed an option to select sources. Could you please show and explain us what this means and what input options are available for users to submit their smart contracts for scanning?
Right. So once you go over to the dashboard, and we can check for scan now. In the sources, you will, in the drop down, you will have three option. Okay, so to give the AI tool the access to your code, you have three option. You can either give the GitHub link, okay, of the smart contract. You can give the contract address from the blockchain, so you can select any of the chain, and then you can provide the contract address of on that chain that is deployed. Or even you can upload the file. Okay, so you can even upload the file from your local file explorer and then go for the scan. So these are the three options. I think these are sufficient to take contract from any source.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, so Himanshu, talking about that website part, I was going through Solidity Shield. So I saw a term calling gas optimization. So can you please explain what gas optimization specifically refers to in this context of smart contracts and how Solidity Shield helps in achieving it?
Right. So as we know, on a smart contract, each transaction when executed requires a gas cost, right, based on the whatever the execution complexity is, right? So gas cost optimization refers to various techniques that we can involve. So like if there is an infinite for loop, right, there can be a high gas cost involved into that, right? And there are different scenarios when we are updating the state variables, right? So let's say we are assigning the state variable different values in the same function, right? So we can use maybe memory variables onto that, local variables, instead of updating the state variable multiple times. So what our AI bot does, it analyze your contract, and it selects all the places where that gas optimization can be implemented, and then it provides you all those specific lines, all those logics where you can optimize your code and save gas cost for your users, right? So that's where gas optimization issues comes into picture. It gives all the issues, highlights what has to be done in the recommended solution.
Got it.
Okay, so Himanshu, moving into the specifics of its capabilities, what types of vulnerabilities you said 150 plus vulnerabilities Solidity Shield detects. So can you please share some common examples of security issues it's designed to flag?
Right. So we scan for more than 150 vulnerabilities. We have taken it from the last multiple variables that have been detected in the different hacks, different scams. Okay. So let's say unauthorized upgrades of smart contract. Okay. Unauthorized transaction. No access controls. Right. We have reentrancy issues in the contract. So all those issues are scanned by our bot. So these are the prominent ones, but we have a list of 150 plus that are scanned by our bot, are to be detected in the smart contract.
And if there is a new vulnerability like in the Web3 space or in the blockchain space, you like research on it and integrate it with Solidity Shield?
Right. So our AI bot can be integrated with new vulnerabilities. So all we have to give is, provide the info, all the recommended solution, and it's just learn based on the data, and then it's uses that as well to scan any future contract that is scanned on the tool. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So Himanshu, do I need to install any software or tools to use Solidity Shield, or it's entirely web-based and accessible through a browser?
Right. So it's entirely web based. You can even access it through your mobile. There's nothing, you don't need to code, you don't need to install anything. Just open the website, go to tool, log in through your email, and just give access to a smart contract or upload it. That's pretty easy for anyone to scan it in less than 1 2 minutes.
It sounds interesting. Interesting.
Himanshu, could you elaborate on what exactly is a re-entrancy event in smart contracts and how does Solidity Shield specifically identify and help mitigate this?
Right. So reentrancy is a issue when there is an external call and there's a state change in the contract logic. So it can be uh, detected in any of the logic. Let's say for a banking contract, right? So it transfer funds to you, and then it updates your account balance, right? So if it transfers fund first, and then there's a reentrancy, there is a again call to that function. So that issue is there in multiple contracts, right? It's a very basic issue that was found in multiple contracts. So that is reentrancy. It's again called to that contract, and again funds are withdrawn because state would be updated after the external call. So that's why it is recommended to update the state first and then make the external call. So that's how reentrancy works, and the AI bot detects it. It detects that the external call is made after the state change.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So Himanshu, I have one question. Where can I get support or find my answers if I have questions while using Solidity Shield? Is there any help center, documentation, or a community team regarding for that, so that I can get help from it?
Right. So we have multiple contact points. You can even, once you scan, you have option there as well. You can contact the team. You can go over to Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn. So we have different contact points. You can just ping us anywhere. We'll are ready to help. Okay. So if you are getting some issue on the Solidity Shield, you just scan it. If there is any issue, there's a contact us button. You just click it and share us your email. We'll get in touch shortly.
Okay.
Okay. So, Himanshu, Solidity Shield analyzes code written only in Solidity language. But do you have any other products that can analyze smart contracts written in some other language like Algorand, etc.?
Right. So right now, Solidity supports the whole EVM ecosystem, and we have Algorand that is supported by a SecureWatch platform. That's to detect all the vulnerabilities in real time. We support their EVM as well as Algorand ecosystem. So yeah, so for Solidity Shield, we are currently focused on EVM ecosystem. We are developing different tools to work on Solana and Algorand ecosystem.
Okay, that's great to know. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, v- uh, my next question is, are there any limits on the size or complexity of the smart contract code that Solidity Shield can scan?
Right. So there's no as such any limits on the size of the contracts, because size is size limitation are already there on the blockchain, right? So if you go by that, there is no limitation on our execution and processing. So it's up to the user, if he can write the whole code in just one contract, or he can modularize it and write different contracts for different purpose. It's up to user, but there is no limitation on that, right?
Got it.
So, Himanshu, we often hear about ERC standards in Ethereum ecosystem. What exactly is an ERC standard, and how does Solidity Shield ensure compatibility and adherence to these standards during its audits?
Right. So ERC standard are the guidelines that are decided by the Ethereum community. These are the different fixes and different standard decided by them to have compatibility between different dApps in the ecosystem. Okay, so let's say there's a different tokenization format, right? So all the players in the market should adopt that to have compatibility with each other, right? So there is a let's say real estate tokenization platform or security token platform, so they can adopt that standard, and its token are compatible with other platform as well. So there is more outreach, more adaptability with the different ecosystems, right? So that's why we introduce ERC. It has different common user ERC 20. We have for NFTs we have 721 1155. We have a different ERC for wallets, for smart wallets on smart contracts and different purposes.
Okay, and Solidity Shield ensures compatibility and adherence to all these standards
Right. So
during audits.
Solidity detects all those ERC standards. It mention those in those reports, so you can highlight that, and you can use those standard in your logics to get more compatibility in the ecosystem.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
Himanshu, can Solidity Shield be easily integrated with other tools that developers commonly use in their workflow, perhaps through APIs or plugins?
Right. So Solidity Shield has multiple APIs that can be integrated into any ecosystem. So different blockchain explorers that we have integrated it. So you can from the explorer itself, you can scan your contract and get the safety score. We also have APIs for different third-party platforms, so they can integrate with us easily and scan any contract that is present on their platform. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Himanshu, you have shown the speed and ease of AI-powered audits. Given this, will a manual audit always cost significantly more than opting for an AI-powered Solidity Shield tool, or is manual audit still important?
Right. So both are at different levels. Manual audit is necessary for the logical implementation review, right? And AI audit is based on static analysis, dynamic analysis, doing all the optimizational issues check, right? But let's say you have a platform for which you require multiple read function, right? And you missed it, so that functional requirement won't be detected by an AI bot can check that let's say if you have a banking contract, right? So AI bot can check all the functionalities are there, right? All the deduction are there in a proper manner. We can detect all those functions. But let's say if you miss the function to read the balance of any wallet, right, for user, that won't be detected as an issue in the AI bot, right? So that's why manual audit comes into picture. It has its own importance in the ecosystem right now. So right, so that's where both have different levels and both are important, I think.
And what does comprehensive audit mean?
So comprehensive audit covers multiple layers. First through static analysis, then dynamic analysis through first testing. Then we have different test cases analysis, unit integration test, system integration testing, and all. So we cover all those scenarios into comprehensive testing and comprehensive audit package. Yeah.
Okay, and since SecureDApp has all these products at its disposal, it always helps if you go for comprehensive audits with SecureDApp, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Himanshu, I was hearing you out. So, how does Solidity Shield help ensure that smart contracts meet necessary regulatory requirements, which are becoming increasingly important in the blockchain space, particularly?
Right. So there are multiple dApps right now in the space that are deployed without the audit. Uh, Later, in long term, it causes huge damage to the users' resources. Their funds are being different hacks are there, different issues are there. They won't able to withdraw. They are not able to use the platform. So all those scenarios come into picture and cause regulatory concerns, right? As we have seen, lots of hacks happen, and people funds get stuck in the space, right? So to handle those, it can be a mandatory set of requirement to get an audit report for your contracts, so to don't have future issues like those. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Himanshu, can you please show us what is the cost structure for using Solidity Shield for ongoing projects? Is it a one-time fee, a subscription, or a per scan model?
Sure. So Solidity Shield is for uh, individual developer, it's free. They can scan it. We have a free tier, so you can scan your contract, get the score. Okay. And these things are available for only one scan. But if you want to have multiple scans for organizational and enterprises use, you can buy our package of 15K per month. And there you have six scans, so you can get six reports with all the recommendations, all the vulnerabilities sets. And there's a premium plan as well, that's much higher. That's 24 scans you can do in our Solidity Shield, with all the different features, like from vulnerability to sharing, marketing, growth, and everything is involved into that. So the report would be shared across different handles as well. Audit report would be available to public on different handles. So all the necessary tech requirements would be met by our team. So those are the three plans that we offer based on the requirements of our clients.
All right, got it.
Okay, so Himanshu and Karan, we are getting some questions from our audience from LinkedIn. So the first question states, what are the types of vulnerabilities can Solidity Shield detect?
Right. So, as we mentioned, it can detect any dynamic issue that is there. Okay, randomization issues that are there, right? All the static issues, those are there based on different scenarios. It can detect, access controls. It can detect, unauthorized access. It can detect, unchecked transfers. Also, all these scenarios can be detected via AI bot. Except those vulnerabilities issue, it has different optimizational engine that checks wherever their contract can be optimized to save gas costs. So those are cases all are recognized based on the code, and all are detected what optimization can be applied, and those are also there in the audit report.
Got
Okay.
it. So, any other question, Kunal?
Yes, yes. So the next question states, what are retrency issues?
So reentrancy, as we discussed, right? Reentrancy follows a pattern. There's a external call and there's a state change. So whenever there's a external call, right, before the state change has been implemented in the logic, there is a risk of reentrancy, because the external call can go through a contract and again can be called to the same. So it can form a loop, and all the funds can be withdrawn from the contract, or any other operational change can be done, right? So that's why in reentrancy, to resolve, we have a open zeppelin reentrancy check as well, or you can do it manually as well. Just make the state change before the external call.
Okay. So Himanshu, what is a front-running attack? One of our viewers have asked this.
Right, front running attack is very common in DeFi world. So what happens is, let's say you want to buy Ethereum, okay, on, let's say, Uniswap, okay. Now you want to buy $10,000 of Ethereum on Uniswap, and let's say Ethereum price is $10, for example, okay. And you have placed the order $10,000, and you want to buy Ethereum, and Ethereum price is $10. So you will get what, 1,000 Ethereum, right? But let's say there's a bot that is checking the mempool, okay. It has recognized and it has detected that you want to buy 10,000 worth of Ethereum, right? So what it will do, it will place a transaction in the mempool before your transaction, okay, by providing higher gas fee, and it will buy more Ethereum, okay, at $10. So once it buys more Ethereum at $10, so after his transaction execution, the price of Ethereum will increase, because in the pool now the Ethereum is less, right? And for you who placed the order for $10,000, now the Ethereum would cost 10.1, right? So you will get a little less Ethereum, and then he will sell the Ethereum at 10.1, okay, what the increased price is, and then he will get that extra profit. So that's called front running attack, which is done by different bots, and they do that to get some profits and all. Yeah.
Okay, that's
All right.
beautifully
Himanshu,
explained to
another
everyone.
question. Another question coming from audience. What does social sharing mean in the pricing table that you just showed? You gave a demo of the cost structure. What does social sharing mean, and what is its use, and when will it happen if you get premium subscription?
Right. So for premium user, what we have is all the audits, reports, the scores, those are shared across the social handles of SecureDApp and different communities. So your safety, your trust, or everything is shared across different channels. So a lot of community comes to know about our client, okay, how secure they are. They love to try it out, okay. So that increase the credibility of our clients in the market overall. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
And
so yeah, Karan, please go
yeah,
ahead.
you take the next question coming from audience, Kunal.
Okay, I have one more question coming. That is, what are the most exciting features or enhancement you are planning in the next 6 to 12 months in Solidity Shield?
Okay, so in Solidity Shield, we are working on adding different ecosystems. So right now, as you know, we support the EVM ecosystem with more than 25 chains. We are planning for Algorand ecosystem. So user from Algorand ecosystem can scan their contract, okay, and get all the vulnerabilities and the recommended solution. We are also working on adding the Solana ecosystem. So all the Rust contracts can be scanned, and all the vulnerabilities can be fixes. All the recommendation would be there for them as well.
Yeah.
So those
So
are, I think, our goals for the next 6 months. Yeah.
okay. So, Himanshu, another question coming from audience. If the audience is saying if one can get a scan via Audit Express, why should one go for Solidity Shield audit?
Okay, so Audit Express gives you a scan and the vulnerabilities, but the more details that you need, all the recommended solutions, right? All the report that you will need, that you can get only with the Solidity Shield. Okay, so you can get report, you can get it shared across different communities. That those all feature are there with the Solidity Shield as only. uh, Audit Express is just to get how safe are you on the contract. Okay, so if you are, let's say, trying to buy a token, you can just scan it with Audit Express and it will give you the details about that, in short, how safe it is. Okay, so you can invest it or not, you can decide based on that.
Okay, and it can be integrated on portals as well, like blockchain portals, hackathon management
Right,
platforms.
right. Yeah, yeah. Those can be integrated with different third parties, so that the contracts that are deployed on the third parties can get automatically scanned, and all the users can get their safety scores.
Yeah, that's great. So,
Okay,
Kunal, any
Himanshu,
other
so
question?
yeah, please, Karan, you can say.
Any other question, Kunal?
No, actually, we have come to our last segment of this show. So, any final words from you, Himanshu, so that our audience can get a better understanding about Solidity Shield.
Uh, so to get more understanding about Solidity Shield is you can try it out, develop more contracts, okay, scan it, get to know what are the vulnerabilities that are there in their contracts, resolve them, so they can become a better developer, they can become a, develop safe apps, which can reach out to thousands of users, and overall the ecosystem become more safer and secure.
Okay, thank you, Himanshu. So,
Thank
so it's clear Solidity Shield stands out for its AI-powered efficiency, speed, comprehensive vulnerability detection. It goes beyond basic static analysis, identifying over 150 types of vulnerabilities, including critical issues like retrency and presence in them in clear, actionable reports. So this empowers developers, regardless of their security expertise, to proactively identify and rectify vulnerabilities. While a manual audit by human experts will always hold its unique value, Solidity Shield offers an unparalleled first line of defense, a rapid assessment, and a continuous security check that traditional methods simply can't match in terms of speed and accessibility. It's designed to seamlessly integrate into your workflow, providing instant feedback and helping to foster a culture of security from the ground up. As a blockchain ecosystem continues to grow and evolve, the need for robust, reliable smart contracts become even more paramount. Solidity Shield is not just an auditing tool; it's a commitment to building a more secure and a trustworthy decentralized future.
Yeah, sure it is. And Himanshu is at the helm of building such great products, such audit tools, and such security products. So thank you, Himanshu. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thanks,
And
guys.
thank you, all our audience, for listening and asking our questions. Kindly follow the SecureDApps LinkedIn channel, subscribe to it. And we have also Solidity Shield channel as well on LinkedIn. Kindly follow that channel as well, along with following the SecureDApps LinkedIn channel. And kindly subscribe to SecureDApps YouTube channel for more live lab episodes like this, to get insights from Himanshu Gautam on SecureDApp's cutting-edge blockchain security solutions. Till then, stay safe, stay secure on-chain and off-chain. This is Karan and my friend Kunal signing off. Thank you.
Thank you, Karan. Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you for the
Thanks,
amazing.
guys. Bye bye.
Bye.